Okay.
Good morning, everybody. We are back. The show is called TBR SSF Show. It's myself, the Saubrey Boyz Walefatshe, together with that is Saddam. Swing is cool. Swing at this time. No Shakes, Manqoba, Ngwenya, the man with an educated left foot. Mshega, welcome to the show.
Thanks, Saubrey, for having me on the show, and thank you to our listeners and viewers. It's going to be a bumper weekend. We are looking forward to it.
Saddam, come in. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, thank you, comrade, and Shakes Day. Thank you very much for Spring Day. It's a lovely night for tomorrow. We are looking forward to make a miracle FNB Stadium tomorrow.
Oh, that's a miracle.
Yeah, no, it's too much.
Yeah.
This is the only cup.
This is the only cup.
This is the one that I needed. Very important, this cup. I'm not in league is a marathon, but this one was a killer punch before second leg go it's very nice tomorrow. Just watch out.
Yeah, my man, what's about today? I listened to yesterday to Ngwenya and Mulifintseki. Now I want to talk to journalists. Sometimes journalists, I don't think they carry things with responsibility. Rulani said, because Hagibua people run with headlines. Rulani said, I said Chiefs was lucky, and it became an issue. And there's nothing wrong with that. Then Ntseki responded by saying, yes, Sundowns is lucky. Just like Lirona Chiefs were lucky. All right? So sometimes journalists must ask questions. They mustn't come with a particular agenda. And one of the questions that puzzled me, I'm just asking you before we go to that game. They ask Hugo Bros, why we don't see Kaizer Chiefs players in the national squad. What's your response, Michelle, when they ask those questions? Do you really think it's fair? Or people come with questions that they've been given to carry them? They are not spontaneous.
Yeah, Saubrey, Chiefs is a big team, and they have a big following, and the supporters there. They they want to know why there are no Chiefs players in the national team, but I don't think it's a fair question. I mean, the coach needs to be given a chance to select his squad, and based on the performance of the team. So it is no surprise that the Sundowns players are dominating in the national team because of the results that Sundowns is showing on the field, So I don't think it's a fair one, I don't think it's a fair one, and but it's always the case, supporters are passionate and they want to see their players in the national team, a player like Mode, who's been doing well recently, they want to see him in the national team, and that's just the hype that comes with the South African football, and it to be expected, but the coach must just do his job, and he must really be there at the games and see all the players, and make the proper selection.
Saddam, what's your take about this?
Yeah, I think this one, we understand that Coach Arabella is the one who must select the team, but to me personally, I think sometimes Hugo Bros is very clever. I've become South Africa only Chiefs is a big team, but we are supporters. But when you go famous, what he must do is he must punish Kaizer Chiefs, no players for Kaizer Chiefs, because he want all the people, everyone will talk about him. Is the way he's going to be a famous celebrity because but are look late players like you can't tell me or now. Simango, they are not good. Moody, they are not good. What players like if you can count it 3 or 4, not because I'm a kid, I'm talking about the performance. And I never got up in Zabon. Never visa one about Musiman. Never visa Musiman. But now it doesn't call them. Moody, one of the best goal during the week. I'm not saying because of the goal he must take him, but I just mean, and now when I can see, it's not the first time, it's the second time. You remember one national year before, he never called them. But now I'm not worried. We must support the team because why? National team is belong to anyone. It's not for individual. I support the team body. And now what the fame or no. The work I know no. Bruce is a tiger. Bruce is a hero because I have it about
right mo skatama mo right picture gonaland skatolo tuamo.
Yeah, come on, tell me kitela kolo wa wana kolo ke again
All right. Yeah, one thing I wanna know. Yeah. Ona more. I like it. Yeah. Born. You know why I'm asking these questions? That's why I say I want people to know who Rosapotang, Sheisikil Sundowns, we're now Chiefs. I'm a Cosmos. Do you understand? Marharabutadi Puto must be fair and genuine. All right. I'm not saying you go Bruce Hanna the issue. But look at this way. I like the way Nzeki answered. They asked him. Nzeki said, I was at the national squad. And the coach who decided on Robata Boba. All right. So I cannot comment about that because I'm at Kaizer Chiefs, which I think that was a fair answer for me, for Nzeki to say that. And then Hugo Bros said, now, why I selected Sundowns? Sundowns, it's on they're playing at CAF year in, year out. That experience counts. Then he went further to say, look at the difference gap now. The gap was 11 points by then. All right? And then we remember 1996, the national squad was full of Kaizer Chiefs. I'm not saying they shouldn't ask questions for people that want to know, but I'm saying they mustn't ask questions because they favor the teams. They must ask genuine questions. And I'm not saying Hugo Bros was correct, but I'm saying the way Nteki answered that question, I said, big up. The way Hugo Bros answered that question, that's how he sees things. And he's qualifying it that they're playing week in, they're playing in the CAF every year in, year out. So that's it. But let's go to the game. Game year Osani. Yamakosi. Today. Game Yamakosi today. And then what's going to happen? Where Akawa and Saddam, are we going to see Kaizer Chiefs rising? And then for me, rising Sundowns.
Yeah, what I can say, Sundown, they are winning, they are leading with about 15 points. They're playing good, they're scoring goals, but the goals and the tactics in the field of play is not convincing like last year. Last year, Sundown was the best. And we want to come in the field of play with Sundown, they're on track. But now, just because Sundown are winning, but it's not convincing like that. So, meaning, game Yaruna, when we lost 2-1, it's our mistake. Always when we play them, we made a mistake, a goalkeeper. But now, I want to tell you that truly, I put my head on the block, not because I'm a Kaizer Chief. Those boys are going to do something that is going to be a surprise everyone. Because what I can see now, Sundown, they think they're going to go all over Kaizer Chiefs. Those boys, now they're ready to do something, their own business. I can see when they play against Amazulu, forget about the goals. We talk about them inside the field of play. Bamnati, and they can go pound to pound against Sundown. They're going to beat Sundown 2-1 if they behave themselves. When you go there, it's going to be 1-1, and then Chiefs will qualify. Don't have to keep on out. The players, even the coach, all right in Ramafatshe, and then also I can talk about the captain himself, goalkeeper. Who is still going to save us I don't mind who's going to be on the starting lineup, but Kunet still okay. But at the end of the day, Chiefs is going to qualify. Ragodi finally, whatever, we don't know who's going to meet us, but any end of the day, Chiefs will be at the final.
Kiratile Mfanola Hatsena, Barkiman Chabalala. I don't know about
Yeah.
you know, there were nice passes that he did as he was coming in. I think if he can maintain consistency as far as that is concerned, there is a lot that we can get from him. But sometimes Kinalu puts a Chabalala Mukala game, he fades away. I don't know. And then when they asked Muli Finteki, he said, you need to manage Bafana Bana, you know. It's nice to play for a big team, hype and all that, but that has to be managed. So that is why. And then you need to manage that process. So what's your take before Kiao Shakes? Because Batla Shakes Lena Amfe opinion high, the way he sees Chabalala. Then I also want him to analyze the Sundowns. And you are like a goalkeeper. Goalkeeper is on form. Waluna is doing well. I can see Castello is doing well. I love the boy. And I was impressed this guy again, Abarkim Saile. He really added the oomph the last game that they played. So what do you want to say about what I've just said?
Yeah, can you see me now? Just move away from us.
Yeah, no, Kiawan, yes.
All right. No, I think that the young boy, Chabalala, is playing a good football, and then he's still young, he still have a long way to go. We have to give him a chance not to hush, because what the player when they come. And then end of the day, our man of the match, end of the day, our good, and then so our spoil, because media can take you higher and take you down again. But we're going to monitor him. It's good. We want to see him going there, because I got for something in the middle of the park. I want to Solomon Mola, Lucas, no. It's a young player who are promising. It's good, and then it's going to give us something.
All right. Mshege, I see the Sundowns put. Sundowns is on form. They're on song. And I hear Rulani said, you know, everybody's like back, except Umbulu gave them a scare. I'm not sure about the latest now. What was pleasing, especially for you, Morena is like, he's promising, but I don't know whether he will start with the game. Because Morena adds some different element to your team. What's your take? What do you think? Where do you see Kaizer Chiefs giving you problem? Where do you think you'll kill it? When Kaizer Chiefs? I don't know. I lost Mshege. I wonder what happened. Yeah, Skaki chose Saddam. Apparently, Mfano can be back. Barkiman Morena. And then, you know, Morena from the flank is a very dangerous player. All right. And then Shaulile is on form. And remember, Shaulile has just become a player of the month. So that means that Shaulile is on song. And once that player has that momentum goes up. Now they're playing a big team. They're playing Kaizer Chiefs. No one doesn't want to play Kaizer Chiefs. So everybody, La Kula wa Fola, is playing Chiefs. Do you understand? So Orenka, I got a thing, because I wanted Msheke to talk about that.
Yeah, but I think Shalude is not on his form name, because I know he is good, but I don't give him a chance, because Nasabapad. Like myself, I can't say Kikandoli and Dog, they're coming back, they're going to do something. No, they're from injury. But the game of Sundown and Chiefs is like derby. So something is going to come. The players, they can motivate themselves in the field of play. But what I can tell you that whatever Morena is back or whatever is back, as long as it's the same Sundown, it's the one that we're going to sort them out to show them that we can do it. Because what happened at Loftus got 2-1, we are not happy. Now we're going to correct the mistake. So they want to know. We saw them out on the first leg. When you go to second leg, FNB was a funeral, and then the second leg is Tombstone, and then you go finally, I don't know who against it, but we're going to final.
Sorry. Oh yeah, Goga Sunday about Tombstone.
Sunday give funeral.
Yeah.
Second leg.
Tombstone. Tombstone.
Yeah.
But it's a pity Shake is not here. But watch the space. Sundowns is winning. The mere fact that they are winning, they are carrying the momentum. That momentum can carry them all the way. Because when the players, you know, the champions, they win even if they don't play well. Let's say they don't play.
But they don't play nice
football. My man, maybe they don't play nice football, but they win 1-0. You know what does that 1-0 does? It boosts the morale. It tells the players that, you know what, we have the capabilities, we can do whatever that we want to do. What about that? What's your take?
But did you see that there are only 2 clean sheets, Rona? 3-0 and 2-0. So now, what I can see tomorrow, one continue to show that Sundown will be Chiefs will be the first team to beat Sundown this year. This is it. I think we lose the Sundown. It's the first lose year Rulani this coming today, Saturday. Sundown will be the first team to lose against Kaizer Chiefs. One broke the record. But what I like is the previous Kaizer Chiefs earlier in the 1980s. Nobody was on home and away. It was going to hammer you left and right. But even this one, I'm sure the players, they will get a motivation after they win 2-0 and 3-0. We want to get a clean sheet tomorrow, because if Sundown score tomorrow, it's not going to be a problem in the second leg. But we're not going to allow them to score the goal. We want to keep our clean sheet against until second leg, because Sundown are dangerous. But we're going to match them pound to pound. I'm willing to see Chiefs by the end Sundown is our daily bread. They will go back on the same.
It's a daily bread again. No, I
want to repeat the slogan of they used to be our daily bread. So no one did that win at this time. So we want to show them that Chiefs is a big team.
Yeah. Msheke is struggling, and then I can hear a call. I don't know whether it's him. And then I would have loved to have Msheke. But unfortunately, it looks like I'm having a problem. No, I wanted the Tombstone the funeral. We'll watch the space. Nekibata, I'll share something quickly with you. And then, which really excited me, that I saw Mowe Namona, the issue of Jabupule. I saw him having visited the Kaizer Chiefs. That was very nice, very pleasing. And then, yeah, I wish Jabu return to his glory days. Well, of course, he won't play again. Yes, is that Msheke? Oh, okay. Yeah. This was very pleasing, man. Very pleasing. Do you want to say something here before we close? Saddam?
Hello?
Yeah, can you see this picture of Dr. Kaizer Mtaung together with Jabu Pule? This was very nice.
Yeah. And yeah, very nice. They were together. It's good. Very umuntu akalahlwa. Yes.
Yeah.
Born the legend, because he played a lot of Kaizer Chiefs, and then he just regret himself. Ayamola, please.
Yeah.
But I want to run for Spanish game. I love to say to Dr. Kaizer Mtaung, please give him something to smile. Jabupule is our legend. We want him to do something. So right to write the marketing, whatever the job.
All right. I'll give him a chance because I want him to comment because you're about to close. Msheke, Saddam uti namhlanje funeral. Second leg, Tombstone.
Yes.
Second leg, Tombstone. So I wanted to know, Guti, who's gonna kill him And then we bengshare umfana la ujabulana ukuthi he was with Dr. Kaizer Mtau, which was a nice thing to see. Now, Mshege, do you agree with the namhlanje funeral come next week in Tombstone?
No, Prasobri.
Yeah.
You know, the good thing about this game today,
yeah,
is that Kaizer Chiefs also comes in with a lot of confidence, you know, after winning two games in a row, you know.
Yes,
and
yes.
And it's good for South African football. It's a good vibe, you know, when everybody is expectant of a beautiful game of football tomorrow. And I must say, it's not going to be an easy game, you know. It's not going to be an easy game. It's going to be tough. It's wafa. And I agree with him when he says there will be a funeral, but I'm just not sure. I'm just not sure who's being buried in that funeral. He must not go to the wrong funeral, Usadam. He must be careful, you know, because you know, Prasobri, we are a well-oiled machine. We are a well-oiled machine.
Yes.
We do not take anything for granted. We know that it's a big game tomorrow. We are looking to take this MTN. It's eluded us for a long time. We've only won it once. So Sundowns will come guns blazing tomorrow, Prasobri, to keep everybody quiet, because there's a lot of noise. Prasobi, in an empty vessel, because we have been consistent for a very long time, winning games. And then Kaizer Chiefs, two games, but we are hearing a lot of noise, and we are about to fix the country come 3 o'clock today. We are about to fix the country, Prasobri. I've got Ribeiro, who's hungry to play in a big game like this. I've got Marcelo Alande. I've got Themba Zwane Mshishi. Who are they going to stop, Prasobri? Because I've got too much ammunition, too much firepower. And you know, I was listening to Saddam talking about that Sundowns is not really convincing this season. When a team is still gelling and they are not playing to the highest level and still winning all the games, that is a sign. That is a sign of a very strong team.
Of a champion. That's
a sign of a champion, you know, because we are still gelling. We are still getting the new players, Bo Ribeiro, Bo Mendieta, to fit in the system. So obviously, for them to fit in that system is going to take a bit of time. But at the end of the day, we grind the results and we win. So come tomorrow, nothing new, Prasobri. Abantu bethu laba bayazi nabo uSaddam nje ngiyambona ukuthi Aishem he's trying to be brave, but he knows ukuthi induku izokhala kusasa.
Zakala this afternoon. Msheke, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Msheke. I'll talk to you a little bit later offline. Saddam, I've already spoken to him, and then I want to update you on something else. But we'll talk. Saddam, thank you very much. Tuesday, ko batla mo. Ki batla utsiba or kima na ile funerale. All right. So Tuesday, ki batla mo. Lele babi, ne.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Hey, Saddam, later today.
Yeah, Tuesday we'll be together.